our vaccine tracker now. By this time next week, 2 countries would have kicked off mass inoculation: the United Kingdom and Russia. The UK will give the Pfizer shot to its citizens, while the Russian citizens will be able to take the Sputnik V. Our correspondents in Moscow and London assessed how the 2 countries are gearing up for the vaccine rollout. Here is a ground report.
These vials are the world's most sought-after commodities. This is what a vaccine for the Wuhan virus looks like. Until now, they were only seen inside laboratories or factories. But starting next week, they will be out and about. 2 countries are now ready to roll out the vaccines. The United Kingdom has approved the Pfizer-BioNTech shot, while Russia says the Sputnik V can be given to the masses. The UK has a batch of 800,000 vaccines to begin the vaccinations. The British Health Minister says they have been tested for safety. The shots will be given first to the healthcare workers, caregivers and nursing home residents for free. Reportedly, British hospitals have already started emailing staff members to schedule vaccinations. On Monday in London, the first dose will be administered at 7 AM local time. Even the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson could take the shot live on television.
Well, Boris Johnson has not ruled out that type of idea, and other ministers as well have said that they would be prepared to take a jab live on television perhaps, but they are also very well aware of the fact that they don't want to be seen to be jumping the queue here. So they're weighing up the 2 ideas. They do want the public to see them willing to take the vaccine. They don't want the public to think that they are jumping the queue, but this does form part of the large public relations campaign already underway here in the UK to convince the British public that this is a jab that is safe and that they should take. This is a vaccine that is difficult to store and distribute because of the low temperatures at which it has to be kept, and that does add challenges. It means, for example, that in the first days of the rollout of vaccinations, it's unlikely that Pfizer-BioNTech's jab will get into care homes for care home residents because of the difficulties separating up batches. That still has to be signed off by the regulator. So a complicated few days ahead, and the government has tried to make it very clear to the population that this is something that will not happen rapidly.
Soon after the announcement from the UK, Vladimir Putin said even Russia is ready for the jab. Since August, the Russian president has been touting the Sputnik V as the world's first registered vaccine. Putin expects that Russia would have produced more than 2 million doses in the coming days. Reportedly, they are expected to be given first to healthcare workers and teachers. Just like the United Kingdom, Russia too will give the vaccine for free.
Well, already the vaccine has been rolled out for a number of teachers and doctors and other frontline medical workers here in Russia. That's a process that's been going on alongside phase 3 of clinical trials, which got underway in August. And that entire process happened after Russia had already registered its Sputnik V vaccine. That happened in early August, with regulators giving a very early approval before the clinical trials had come to an end. Indeed, they still haven't come to an end. But nevertheless, Russia has said that it's pretty satisfied with the data that it's been seeing and is ready to start rolling out Sputnik V more widely. So starting from tomorrow, it will be possible to sign up for a vaccination slot here in Moscow. They'll be opening 70 different vaccination points. And in the early days, it'll still just be teachers, doctors. They're widening the criteria slightly to government workers with client-facing roles, people who engage with members of the public frequently. It's not being fully rolled out to the general public just yet, but we're expecting that to happen in the next couple of weeks.
The United States could be next to roll out its vaccines. While India is expected to begin mass inoculations in the first 3 months of 2021, these vials will be in short supply early on. the fight to defeat the Wuhan virus will continue well into the new year. But the availability of the vaccines will be the first step towards the end of this pandemic. Bureau Report, WION World is One.